Oh God, I'm so scared.
Welcome in, everyone.
Hi. Are you coming through okay?
I forgot I was muted on the stream. How
Oh,
are
no.
we?
Okay. Can everyone hear us okay? I feel like we should be doing like sound check. Can everyone hear Zray? Yeah? No? They say no. They can
Cannot
hear
hear
the
you.
voices. They can hear the voices. Okay. All right,
Before
Perry,
we
you go.
get started, oh yeah, I guess can you hear me? I have a delay on the screen I'm monitoring. So whenever we go to the next slide, can you guys say next slide so I know to
Yeah.
shift? Okay, cool. Thank you. That way
works
I
for
can
me.
keep an eye. Sounds good.
All right, what about Fishy?
Peter said Perry's good. Clem said Perry's good. Hi. Okay.
They said to next slide. All right. Hello, everybody. I guess I will get this started off. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, my Twitch is gonna be insane after this. This is a little project that we have been putting together for a couple of months. Super excited to share it with you guys. So, Fisher, like half volume. Okay, let me.
Fisher,
I am
speak
quiet.
from your tummy.
Well,
Yell
I'm
it.
just.
Tell them of camp.
I'm turning you guys down a little bit. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Because I know
We're
my
too
mic
loud.
is so quiet. I struggle with it every day of my life. Is this a little bit better?
I can hear you great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you,
I
Eli.
like that. Project for the project. I do like that. That's very nice.
Alrighty. Okay. Next slide. So.
Yeah, they're already like, I'm not quiet. Pit. But no, let me know if I am quiet.
Oh no. Now I need to. No, you're good. I'll turn y'all
Wait, I have
up.
to follow you. I have to follow you. Damn us.
Oh, I have to refresh my document here real quick. And then I'll be good to go.
So, Fisher, I can see where you are from here, which is beautiful. Everyone, I know you are all going to have a million questions, and that's okay. We're very, very excited to answer all of them. What I will suggest is hold all these questions to you have a couple options. So you can write them down yourself. You can scream them in the chat randomly, and we might catch them. You can at Perry Pendrake specifically, and he will be trying to write, he will not be trying, he will succeed by writing them all down so we can go over them together. But your best chance might be to also just hold on to the questions until the end, because once we are finished giving you guys a whole mountain of information for you to digest and take in, we will be spending a chunk of time answering questions. So just keep that in mind. Feel free, slam them in the chat. Perry will do his best to hunt them all down, but if you want to help him a little bit, you can also hold them until the end.
Wonderful.
No questions so far.
No questions so far.
Grim Gator's got none. He is
none.
ready. They are ready.
Alrighty. Next slide.
Thank you.
So, the camp project. Are we ready?
What do you guys think it's going to be called? Any idea? Well,
Yeah, let's just.
Any
Unless-
thoughts?
If you were
Alright.
here when I accidentally spoiled it, don't, pretend you do not see.
Yeah, do we got any thoughts for names? Any
This is ramp.
dreams? Any dreams for names? Ooh, Camp Kidney. That's fun.
Today we're going to learn about drinking a lot of water.
Camp Queer Lake's fun.
Ooh, that
oh my
is
gosh.
a good one.
Ooh, Leppy followed. Hi, Leppy. Pensrow is Pensrow.
Okay.
Wait, I can't say that.
That sounds
Camp
actually-
Pensrow is really cute.
All right, we have to cancel this and rename it.
Yeah,
and redo it.
We got it. We're editing the
All of our-
PowerPoint right now.
That's really good. Hang on. I'm all the merch we
Krampus
have
Campus.
throwing out. Krampus Campus is so good. Oh my god. Camp Lake is pretty good. Camp Crystal Lesbians. Okay. These are all so freaking good.
Camp Pin Island.
Camp Plague.
I like Camp Lake.
I hope that's a typo, but I really like that. Camp.
Are we going to all sing at the same time?
I'm really into Camp Pensrow. I'm sorry, guys. I think we should change everything.
Are we going to like 1, 2, 3 this and say
Yeah.
welcome to? Yeah? Okay.
We can
Sure.
try. Are you going to jump to the next slide right as we say it?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Okay.
We are going to camp
Chimera. Oh,
That was really good.
Yay!
Yay! We are going to Camp Chimera this summer. All right, so let them take it in. They're really gonna,
Woo,
really
yippee!
gonna soak it in. Thank you, Pip. we really practiced.
I think we did really good there.
I think it was pretty good. But yes, Camp Chimera, where you will learn lots of things, including compassion, creativity, and community, are 3 biggest word mottos for camp. Look at this beautiful logo that Perry designed. Isn't that
Isn't it gorgeous?
Stunning. Stunning by Mr. Pendrake.
Listen. Would you like to...
Fisher, what is this project? What is this project, Fisher?
This, am I reading the slide? This project is a collaborative camp community event hosted by Zray, Perry Pendrake, and Chowfur. So it'll be the 3 of us.
Yeah, in case that wasn't obvious, yeah, it's the 3 of us running. It's, Camp Penzrow, which I'm really going to be stuck on, unfortunately. But yeah, so the 3 of us are running this wonderful event. I do not know if anyone here did mine and Perry's last large-scale collaborative community event project, but this time around it's going to be 10 times better with Fisher joining in. I'm very, very excited.
Yes, I'm excited to bring all of my little peoples in.
And Perry, how do you join? How do you join this project, Perry? If you don't see the slides, and I'll ask Fisher.
You'll learn how to join this community event during this keynote today. But first, let's learn a little bit more about Camp Chimera.
Next slide.
Next slide. Whoa.
Whoa!
Check that out. We've got a location. I'm like pausing to read the chat.
Like, wow.
Now, I know they're all looking at it, so they can't really talk. But look at this beautiful map we have of our wonderful Camp Chimera.
Isn't it so cool?
Here on the map, how many cabin groups do you guys spy?
No, it's like a learning lesson. I'm like, I know the answer. I know the answer. 74. I mean, there are a lot of buildings, but do we see how many? I don't know the answer. It's my bad. I gotta
It's a pretty easy answer, but
I don't want to help them cheat though.
Oh, I just
this
noticed the
is
little
where
fishing spot. That's so
the
cute.
quote-unquote events of the camp will be happening this year. Though, like last year, like we had done, we really do also encourage you all to help, build out the lore, so to say. Zray provided this fantastic map, and it is really, really wonderful. But there was also a lot of really great input from people who just kind of helped build out the rest of the environment, and that was a huge, really fun part of it. We really encourage the creativity of that.
Yeah, so I guess this is kind of where we're going, but if you all want to build on this at all, we're super open to that. We want you guys to have fun. This is not super constraining.
No. We give you the bones. You literally do whatever you want at camp. Just because there's only a couple things on here, whatever you dream. This is your trip to camp.
There could be a swamp right off the edge of this map.
Yeah, this is just the map.
Only one snapshot.
All right, everyone look at the map for just a moment longer before we move forward.
It's really
soak it in. What's your favorite thing on the map, guys? What do you see that's really calling to you? Is it the abandoned watchtower that you are not allowed to go into as campers? No campers in the watchtower. It's very dangerous.
You'll blow up.
Yeah, there's old dynamite from the old days in there.
Of course.
Oh, the island. Yeah, the island. Nothing. What's on a cave? Nothing's gonna happen in the cave. Oh, the big tree. I do like the big tree. Lot of big tree, folks. Here. Ooh, Grimgator likes the bus. Okay.
All
You
right.
guys, if you like the bus, you're gonna be real excited about something coming down the line. Just letting you know. You're gonna really like the bus.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, the
All
circle
right.
on top of the map, that's a good spot to like. It's a very mysterious spot. Okay. Alright, I think they've seen it enough.
Alrighty, next slide. Meet the counselors.
Alright,
Would
if
you
it's
have
not
guessed?
obvious, it's us.
Whoa, who are those guys?
So
Alright, well,
these are the counselors, leaders of the cabins. So as
I
we
am,
we will come to describe later, there are cabins.
and I am, Counselor's Ray, Cabin 1. Perry, who are you?
I'll be Counselor Soft, Cabin 2.
And Chowder will be the counselor of cabin 3. Woo! I can't remember the
Alright.
slides. I need to have
Now
the slides
comes
pulled
the
up.
biggest question of them all.
Wait.
Are we ready for the next
Yeah,
slide?
yeah.
Bam!
You say as if the next one has
Which cabin will you choose?
How many cabins are... Well, they already know. They already got that answer right.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright.
get into it.
Next slide.
Wow. Take
That's
that in. That's crazy. All right, so folks, you have 3 choices when you come to Camp Chimera. While you're at camp, you will take part in everything that is camp themed. So like everyone has the same opportunities, the same tasks, the same little challenges, the same fun every single day. But when you join in, you do have to choose which cabin you're going to pursue and, live in your cabins with. And you have 3 choices. So your first one, we got cabin 1. Our wonderful mascot is the opossums. Our wonderful logo here. You'll meet our wonderful mascot in a little moment, but this is our logo. We live on the mountainside. So we are the cabins in the mountainside. I'm your wonderful counselor, Counselor's Ray. And we'll learn a little bit more about what each of these cabins kind of specialize in and tackle, but that's the start. And Perry will tell you a little bit about his.
Yeah, so Soft is the head of Cabin 2, the Jackalopes in the forest. You'll learn a little bit more about what each of our cabins kind of like revolve around theme-wise. But where the cabins set properly into the woods.
And then I've got cabin 3, and we are the tadpoles, and we're the lakeside cabins. Woo.
Get ready to fish.
Are y'all ready to learn about the mascots?
Yeah, you guys
The
excited?
mascots are exciting. So the mascots
Yeah, we may
are
have-
separate from the counselors.
We have counselors, but we have to have mascots as well.
Yeah, the mascots will teach you about the lore of the camp, which you'll learn about in a little bit.
Alrighty.
Dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. The mascots! Are you
Our
excited
beautiful
to meet
children.
them? Aren't they beautiful?
Sorry, I'm like locked in on chat. I'm like, I want to talk to them.
When?
Look at our beautiful mascots, though. We've got wonderful charts inspired by reading star charts with Cabin 1, our wonderful little colorful opossum who is fascinated by all that's up in the deep dark sky.
And then we have Squash, who is inspired by a lot of gardening themes, and he even has a green thumb.
I love the green thumb. That's my favorite part.
It's very fun.
And finally, we have Toad, which is the mascot of Cabin 3. And Toad used to be a tadpole. They're not anymore, but they still keep the tadpole tail with them.
I love them. And Fisher drew our wonderful 3 mascots for this one. Aren't they so beautiful? Is anyone feeling some love? I mean, they're all good. I genuinely do not know how you guys will pick. Probably your hardest choice you're going to make coming to camp.
Yes, because you can only choose one cabin, correct?
Correct. So much like the last event we did, and we'll get to that point when we let you know how you'll be choosing. But you can get multiple. You know what? Let's pause that until we get to that.
Right.
That's one. So we'll
Right.
we'll answer that question regarding of how many cabins you can join and what that will look like for you.
Alrighty, let's move on and let's go ahead and meet the counselors, and we're gonna talk a little bit about our cabins one last time.
Yeah, I know. I'm going over it a lot, but that's wonderful. That's why we're here. All right, so our beautiful Cabin 1 Opossum. So, nestled near the hillside hiking trails. If you really like hiking, you might want to come here. So, the Opossum's treetop cabin base is home to those with a desire for discovery. Look up. What's out there? We don't know, but we're going to find out. If you find yourself prone to nocturnal tendencies or always find yourself looking for new things to explore, our cabin might be for you. So, Cabin 1, the Opossums, we specialize in stargazing. We really, really are into the night sky. We really like discovering things. A lot of our cabins are in, since we're on the mountainside, a couple of them are treetop cabins. So, if you are into discovering pretty much anything, we're a really solid one to go. We could talk about this forever, but I'm dying to hear about Cabin 2, the jackalopes.
Whoa! Alright, so Cabin 2, headed by Counselor Soft, is the jackalopes. Down winding trails through thickets of trees and nestled in a glen are the jackalopes' cabins. Teaching campers about the natural world, hiking safety, and critter identification, the jackalopes will strive to teach campers to engage with what's around them. Get ready to get your hands in the dirt or grab a pair of binoculars to scope out a good place to hike. It's time for some adventures.
Ooh. And finally, the tadpoles. Mosey down to the mossy lake shore, and you will stumble upon the secluded tadpole cabins. Benefiting of an idyllic lakeside lifestyle, we like to take things slow and steady. If you enjoy lazy afternoons filled with fishing, good eats, and wading through the reeds, we invite you to call our environmentally conscious cabin your temporary home.
I love it. And I do want to say, guys, picking any of these cabins, you're not gaining or losing based on your decision. Like, us three, we are trying to plan some events that are cabin theme specific, but all campers get to participate in that. So there's some things that I'm planning that will be specifically around the theming of Cabin 1, the Opossums, but all campers get to participate. So this is primarily just kind of choosing where you go, and when we get to the point when we're discussing point tasks, it'll be the cabin that you're earning points for the end of summer. So just know that it will be very hard for you to choose, but it'll be fun no matter what. You get to do the whole camp experience no matter which cabin you are choosing.
The only other diversion, I guess, is you'll have your own private camp chat room with your
Yes.
fellow campers. But again, that's not, that's just kind of more to identify who the other campers in your cabin are.
Mhm.
And we will be getting to it later, but it does come with specific themed items that you'll be getting. But other than that, you all literally will have the same access to, as if you're not in this other cabin.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much. Alrighty. What do you need to prepare for summer camp? Not much, honestly. Now, we talked about this between ourselves, and you don't absolutely have to have a Discord, but if you want to partake in all of the community events and everything is going to be hosted in our Discord server. There will be an in-person event at Anthrocon 2025. Otherwise, all events will be primarily hosted online in our server. And a camp packet will be available online, and we're going to talk about that next.
Yeah, much like... oh, sorry, go ahead, Perry.
You go ahead first.
No, I was going to say, much like the last community event that Perry and I hosted, it was all online, and then we concluded with an in-person event at Furry Week in Atlanta last year, 2024. So we will be doing that similar to this time around. So we're going to have, and we'll go into more specifics about the timeline of that, but it will be a entirely online community event, and then it'll end at Anthrocon. So we're planning a pretty fun chunk of things to do in person at Anthrocon to end this.
And to add on to that is, if you cannot make it to Anthrocon for any reason, that doesn't mean that there won't be events online. We tie in both in-person events and the Anthrocon events. It just so happens that we're physically there in person. Example is like, go for a walk.
Yeah.
And you can walk around at your house, or you can walk around at Anthrocon. We typically have like a spread of different things to do if you aren't really in an area or you can't really go for a walk. There will always be other ways to earn points. We have tried to make it as broad as possible for people who won't be at the con or who may be at the con. So everybody will be able to participate equally.
Atma Jr., I just saw it. We'll get into that more, but yes, we are bringing something very similar to that back. So in-person campers at Anthrocon and online campers unable to attend, we have a program we're planning for them to kind of come together. So we'll get into that more, though. But thank you for that question.
TLDR, you don't have to go to Anthrocon to participate.
No, that's just a bonus. All online events.
As Fisher and I won't even be vending there. We'll just be kind of walking around. So, there's not any big crazy things
I'll be vending
that you'll be missing out on.
Chilling about camp shit. All right.
Alrighty. Are we ready? This is exciting. The most exciting slide, arguably. The Scout Handbooks.
There they are. So, you wonderful, wonderful potential little campers, when you make the impossible choice that you will probably struggle for like 2 weeks straight, honestly, to decide which camp or which cabin within Camp Chimera you'll be joining, you will choose one of our packets. So when you choose a cabin, once you buy your Scout Handbook welcome packet, this is what you'll get. So no matter which one you choose, you're going to be getting one of these. So depending on which cabin you choose, this is the packet you're going to get. So I wish... Wait, you guys can all see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
We can go through. All of them will include badge ribbon, lanyard, Scout Handbook, camp logo sticker for whichever cabin that you join. Oh, and then, camp logo sticker for the whole camp, and then cabin logo sticker for whichever cabin you join. The cabin button, and a camp brochure.
And a brochure, guys. It looks so good. I'm so excited for you guys to have the brochure. Yeah, but Jesus, I'm sucked into our beautiful work. Look at our beautiful color palettes. Look how this has been a secret for months for us, for you all, so I'm just admiring it.
And we will post these full res images in our Discords and socials later.
Yes.
So you all can really soak them in and make your decision later.
But yes, these will be available April 4th. So, dear God, like 2 weeks from now? No. 3 weeks from now. So yeah, these will become available. We will have a wonderful little camp store, and we will link it. We're going to make public announcements, but these will become available to you to purchase starting April 4th, and they will be $25 plus shipping.
Yippee!
Yeah, yippee! We will also ship internationally.
Yes.
We're going to be running it through a different system. But as always, if you guys have any questions, you can let us know, but they will be able to be shipped out outside of the United States.
Alrighty. And
are you guys ready?
You might be wondering what this little notebook is. Most importantly, your very own handbook. But wait, it's empty? What is this for anyways?
What do you guys think it's for? Any thoughts? This is my favorite part of our packets. Any ideas? Any little... Oh, camp diary, journaling, stamps.
Someone said field notes.
I like signature like the yearbooks. Quest book. Oh my god, these are all so good. Anything we want. Thank you, Peachy. It's true. Our dreams can go anywhere.
The Death
Okay,
Note.
I think we should maybe, show them what happens next.
Yeah.
What are they for anyway?
Point
They are
tasks
for
and merit badges.
Woohoo!
Yippee! All right, so your wonderful, we'll get in more into that, but your wonderful little camper, your little scout handbook, it's empty. That's so sad. It's very empty, but it's so open for possibility. So your beautiful scout handbook is going to basically be to track your entire time at camp. So anytime you have a point task, assignment, or challenge, you will be, writing it down in there. For example, let's say you wake up, you go on the Discord server, you see that the challenge is go outside, find a bug or a creature, any kind of animal, and you can sketch the bug, you can write about the bug, you can do whatever you want. You put that in your little wonderful notebook, and then you'll bring that back to us and show us in the Challenger server. But yeah, so by the end of camp, all of your point task and your merit badges earnings, you'll have a full notebook. And you can also use it for anything. You can put stickers in it, put your merit badges in it. You can have people sign it at Anthrocon or any time. It's kind of open for any possibility.
This also, the badges are, I think we decided they're all digital. There may be a couple that make physical form, but as you can imagine, it's a little bit expensive to try to make over 25 woven, embroidered, iron-on badges. So we have to somewhat use our power of imagination.
Yeah. So to start, they will all be digital, and we're still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Some goals, some dreams that we have with them for you guys when you're on the server. We have some really good ideas. We need to figure out a way to implement them.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of working on that.
Yes. But we are brainstorming because we would like to bring them into a physical form, in some capacity, to be available, at Anthrocon or in the camp store. And we're thinking maybe sticker sheets, buttons. I would love Summers patches. But you can earn all of them digital, but we're going to look into bringing a couple of them into physical form for you guys because I want them. My mom wants them. She wants all of
I'd
them.
go crazy for them. Yeah. But just a lot of figuring out how we're going to approach that.
And that's totally something that we may discuss with you guys and run some polls during to see what
Kinda
designs are your favorites. And, we want this to be a collaborative thing and we want community involvement. So we definitely want to hear you guys' ideas. And going back a little bit on the notebooks, don't worry about filling it out entirely. You can always get a second one or glue pages in. We are really wanting you guys to use this to the fullest and not be afraid to just go for it and have a lot of fun and make it your own. So don't be too concerned about rules and stuff. This is just very loose. We just want to have a lot of fun.
I forgot that we actually have a slide with words on it. So yeah, there will be 25 plus merit badges. We're planning more. But we will kind of see in the moment. Maybe on a Tuesday during the summer, we're going to be like, I've got a crazy idea for a point task. Should we make this a merit badge? And then we'll just do that. But, and again, we'll talk about this more once we're all on the server, but point tasks do earn campers points toward their chosen cabin. But not every point task will earn you a merit badge. Otherwise, you would have hundreds of merit badges. And we will not be designing hundreds of merit badges for you. Because you have multiple challenges a day, pretty much, this entire event. So every day you'll be earning points for your cabin, but we will let you know when a specific event will earn you a merit badge. And yeah, I already covered that. So yeah, they will be announced within the camp Discord server, daily challenges and more.
And we will get to the Discord server info in a couple slides. Are we ready for the next one?
Yes.
Good.
Alrighty. Camp Canteen Gift Shop. Yippee!
Yahoo!
Yahoo! This, we don't have incredibly too much solidified yet, but we are going to have a Camp Canteen Gift Shop during the event and for probably a portion of the time after the event while we
Yeah.
have additional product. But here are some of the things we have planned. We have a couple things designed here, some sneaky peekies. If one of you all want to take it away and talk about some of the merch stuff.
Yeah. The one thing we definitely have guaranteed in the works, cabin keys.
I'm so excited.
We'll have bandanas for you all to wear. They will be screen printed bandanas from a small company. It'll be very fun to work with them. Camp shirts will be happening. Stickers and more will be announced.
And
The
our
only difference between what we had done before with the university is that a lot of these items are going to likely be for pre-order. That way, so that we can get an appropriate amount of them in. So I guess we have like more of an idea of how many we should be getting and what the interest of them is. And typically, like we did last time again with the university, is whatever stock we order will be the stock we have, and will likely not be available after the event unless it is, leftover stock, we'll say.
Oh shoot, we forgot to tell them about the packet cap.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Oh
Okay,
my God.
going back
We're
just a
going
couple.
back to
We
the
forgot.
packet. Perry, thank you for reminding me. All right, guys, we're back at the Scout Handbook. Welcome packets. Hope you enjoyed the time away, but we're back now. So I do want to let you guys know, we have decided we are capping, not camp. Cap's not the right word, but we're going to call it that. So there are 150 Scout Handbook welcome packs per cabin. So there's 150 for cabin 1, 150 for cabin 2, and 150 for cabin 3. Let's say you guys are crazy and you sell out Fisher 150 packets first week, right? Fisher's got 150 campers. You guys are crazy. It could happen though. I don't know what's going to happen. We have planned the late camper arrival packets that will be significantly smaller and significantly cheaper as well. But we did this so we would not have excess. We were like, we are going to create this that we can make 150 packets, have those available. If we all run out, folks can still join. We will, once we get, if we start like approaching the 150 number, we will create the late camper arrival packets. You will still be able to join camp. You just will not get this full collection. We have not solidified what the late camper arrival packet will be, but it'll be like
You'll at least get a notebook and you'll at least
Yes.
get the brochure. But
Yes.
some of the other items like the lanyard and the badge ribbon and maybe even the buttons won't be included in the late arrival. So if you all really, really want those items, we recommend you
join camp.
join it.
ASAP.
Join it up. Yeah. Don't hesitate. Don't wait too long.
And we will let you, because I'm very excited for this. We will be updating everyone on the number of campers for each cabin throughout. We are going to make another wonderful map to show where campers are so you guys can fight over territory like we did with our last project. Very fun. Very fun for us before camp even starts. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. So,
Yes,
150 cap.
For
If we
full
run out,
transparency,
yes. Go ahead, Perry.
oh, sorry. For full transparency, is because this seems very professional, but at the end of the day, we're just three guys kind of doing this on our own. And it is not always very easy to have or be able to order a bunch of the more specialized items in, which is why this year we have to do the cap. But again, like Zuri said, it's literally just a cap on specialized items. It's not actually cap on campers.
Yeah.
So
You'll still get Discord access, still able to fully
Absolutely.
participate. You will not be losing anything of the camp experience except for like a lanyard and the badge ribbon.
And I guess good segue back to where we were. These packets will be available on the Camp Canteen store. Once we have that set up, we will let you all know. We're aiming to get those out by April 4th. You can only join the one cabin, I believe. Is that
yes.
correct?
Wait, I can talk about that now.
Yeah.
So if you You are allowed, you can buy all 3 packets. If you wish to own all of our beautiful merch, and why wouldn't you? Everything is stunning. You're completely allowed to buy all 3 packets, but you will only get to join the Discord server once. So you need to choose which cabin you will be earning points for. You are so welcome to own all of the merch. It is all beautiful, I get it. But when you join, you have to choose which cabin. And when you join the server, you'll be changing your role and your color and your name to match, so we'll know which cabin. But yeah, you are allowed to buy all 3, but you can only earn points for 1 cabin, if that makes sense.
And none of the merch that will be available afterwards will be exclusive to the cabins, so you can buy whichever merch from whichever cabin you so please. We don't really care about loyalty like that.
No, it's all beautiful.
Yeah. We just, when it comes to joining the one camp, that will be the one that you are earning points towards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe we could be crazy, and this is a big maybe. If we completely sell out of all 150, we may do a pre-order for some of the limited items, but again,
Me staring at
maybe.
Harry. I was like, it's capped, guys, it's capped.
I guess it is, yeah, but...
No, I see what you mean, though.
Like, you would have to buy it, like, as an individual item in the shop, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's true.
But we would not be making any more packets. It would be like, if there were enough interest and enough people had missed out, if you really, really, really wanted a lanyard, the only way would have to be hitting a pre-order minimum. But, again, all of this is maybes. We're just 3 guys. We will try to organize the best we can.
Senior said they're going to buy 150 of 1 packet.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, no.
Fisher, if you want to jump back to the Camp Canteen gift shop. But yeah, because so when April 4th is our planned date for opening, you'll be able to buy the packets, and then that will be the only thing that is in the Camp Canteen gift shop at the time. I do want to say, because I haven't been watching the chat, someone might have asked this. If you don't know which one to join, we will make one of the listings be mystery, and we will choose for you whether we'll die to death in a Denny's parking lot for you. We did that with our last event if you truly could not pick. So we will make that easier for you guys if you just want to join a mystery one, and we will look at your vibe from across the room and see which cabin you belong in. I'm trying to think. I think that's all for this, but
I don't think we have a date for the Camp Canteen gift shop quite yet, so that will be announced at a later date as well. The only date we have, actually... Next slide.
Are you in the...
Camp time... Yeah, accidentally creating good segues.
Oh yeah, the camp timeline.
So you've decided to board the camp bus. Someone said they were really excited about the bus earlier, so we've circled back to that.
We've circled back to the bus.
Oh, they're not ready for the bus and what's to come with it. I guess we can go to next one.
Dun, 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 dun.
Event timeline. So here's our rough timeline.
Yeah, so while the main chunk of your daily events will be found on the camp Discord once you're in there, the general timeline is as follows. Perry, I'd love to hear your voice.
Oh, you want to hear me talk? Okay.
I do.
The event timeline, April 4th, the Scout handbooks will open. That means the shop will be open. You'll be able to access packets to buy. I will address this really quickly. I do not foresee them all selling out in one day.
No.
We were surprised last time whenever we opened up the BUZU thing. I think we ended the day
At over 50.
over 50, I believe.
Crazy. Oh, it was close to 100. Never mind. I forgot.
Yeah, we sold 100, but still, that was only 2 people. Now we have 3 people. And I guess... Okay, I see. Yes, writing down your question.
I'm sorry, Perry. Me making you read while you're on questions.
Oh, no, you're good. But yeah, again, they're going to be open for a while, and like we said, if we'll say main packets sell out, that's not the end of it. We're going to have the late camper packets, and you'll still be able to join. We just were only able to order a certain amount of merch, so it's not like you will miss out entirely. But then
Oh.
April 5th, the camp bus arrives. Would you like me to explain what the camp bus
Yeah,
is, Ray?
I can jump on it.
Okay.
So, our wonderful camp bus arrived. So here is how this is gonna look, because I know you guys might be a little scared of that big old gap between April 5th and May 16th. So, hi little kitty, my bad. When you buy your packet, you will be getting access to the Camp Chimera Discord server. However, hi little kitty, Jesus, the only channel you will have access to is the camp bus channel. You will not be able to speak there. You may spell. You may spell in the bus channel. So we were trying to figure out the best way to do this because we wanted to open the packets early to you guys, start getting stuff shipped to you so you can kind of you could have it. If everything works out, you could potentially have your packets for TFF, LVFC, FWA, Furlandia, all these fun events before we even get into like the meat of this project. But we did not want to have to manually send you guys Discord links 100 times over because I know you guys might not like that either or you'd miss it. So you buy the packet, you immediately get access to the Discord channel. You're just going to be riding the camp bus for a month and 12 days. And it's going to be so fun because throughout we'll be putting little like updates in the server. We'll be putting little announcements, probably open up the camp pre-order store during all that time. But that is what that will look like. You guys are going to have so much fun on that bus ride together, I think. And then on May 16th, you will have full Discord access because that is after FWA because the three of us have a lot of events between April 4th and May 16th, and we wanted to get a chunk of that done and not be moderating all of you crazy hooligan wonderful people while we're also at conventions and kind of tackle a lot of crunch. So pretty much as soon as FWA ends, we will open up full Discord access. You will see the full camp server, and we are giving you guys about 2 weeks to acclimate to it because there'll be a lot of fun stuff to look at, kind of a lot of to learn of like where the like point tasks gonna be, where's the questions, where's the scoreboard, where are the rules, like what does my private cabin room look like, just all of that. We want you guys to kind of I don't know, just kind of get used to the server and
Get
not
to know
be
each
so
other.
Exactly, get some lore in, kind of play around with the bones of this world that we're giving you guys, draw all that fun stuff. That way when June 1st, your task points begin, you won't be so blindsided. You'll be comfortable in the server, you guys will kind of know each other a bit, and you will be ready to battle to the death to see who gets the most points for their cabins. What else do we have? So point tasks in the chunk of the event is all of June. Our wonderful summertime. So yeah, June 1st to whenever. When does June end, guys? 30th, 31st, 30th? Yeah. So yeah, June
Sure.
1 through 30. is
Whatever you say, boss.
The chunk of this event points pretty much every day. We are going to try to have it. Sure, we might have to take a day off or so, but we're really trying to have it that every single day you can wake up, come online, and see what your point tasks are. And then tentatively, we are planning to host a charity auction this year. We decided which charity we'll be donating to, but that we are hoping to do that the final week of June. And then July 3rd is our AmpCon in-person event. And then July 11th, this, close your eyes, everyone. It actually says camp closes for the season. Just letting you know. It doesn't say summer. It says season. Actually, summer ends July 11th, where this camp is. But yeah, that was a lot of dialogue at you. Thank you for listening to all of that.
These will also be posted when you guys are trapped on the bus. We'll have channels where everybody can review these things of the event timeline and rules and other things.
It's also in your brochure. Your
And
brochure
it'll
has
be in your brochure.
much fun information that we're not even going to talk to you guys about during the keynote. So if you want to learn more camp lore, buy the packet. Get a brochure. Confuse your parents. Make them think that maybe you are going to camp. I don't know. Oh my god, we're almost to the end.
Crazy. Anything else we want to touch on before we get to the next slide?
Oh, I think we're good.
Alrighty.
Hit it, Fisher.
Woocha!
Look at that.
Compassion, creativity,
I like the clap.
and community. All are welcome at Camp Chimera. I can't say it right.
That was a good slide, even though it gave really information.
Yeah. Real quick, we're gonna go over some rules and expectations. These again will all be posted in the Discord as well. But Zray, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, because I'm making Perry do his next slide. It's a pretty easy rule. Join the Discord if you want to primarily participate in a giant event that is mostly going to be official.
Oh no, you're cutting out a little bit.
No.
Hold
You
on.
hear me?
Maybe I can do it.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, I just can't like wiggle around too much.
Yeah, you're
So
getting too
guys-
excited.
Think about it.
Join the Discord. Primarily, this posted officials. If
Oh
you
no.
want to- No.
Oh, no. We have to do this.
Is that
They're
bad?
dead.
I think it's the S's. I think
don't
the
like the
S's are
S's.
taking you
I wonder
out.
if it's noise suppression.
You don't want to be courteous and kind to other.
I think we're good. You actually sound a lot better now.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
Lord
go
knows
for
what
it.
that was. Anyway, guys, third time around. Join the Discord. All of the camps events will primarily be on our official server. These are pretty basic rules, guys. Be courteous, be kind to others. We're doing a big zero tolerance on bullying, which was our last one, and negativity. We're really trying to keep this like a really like a good space. By all means, if you're in the server, you're having a really bad day, let us know. You know, we're all wonderful people. Every single person that is going to join this event is going to be a wonderful person. So please never hesitate to reach out. We will find a way to cheer you up, unfortunately. And then we are keeping this server and event primarily safe for work. I do not know if we had any minors join our last project like this, but anyone's welcome. So we're definitely going to be trying to keep this a good safe space for all little individuals. I think that's for that.
Alright.
Perry, are you ready for your spiel?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, the slide is so beautiful.
Alright. Rules and expectations continued. Since we are doing a different theme this year, we're doing a camp theme. We will not tolerate any appropriation or insensitive imagery associated with Native cultures. The Scouts of America have a past of using Native imagery in their crafts, practices, and naming. You can learn more about the appropriation of Native cultures and why it's harmful, and start the links at illuminative.org. Or ICT News has an article about the Boy Scouts and the Scouts appropriation with Native American cultures. I'd like to think you all will be, awesome, good people. But you also may not be aware of some of the imagery that is harmful. So please just be considerate to others and keep this in mind. And maybe even read up a little bit about it yourself. So we will, while you're all very nice people, we will treat this with a zero tolerance policy. Not to sound too much like a parent, but we will not hear any excuses about it. So, again, we're going to have fun. I expect you all are going to be wonderful and on your best behavior. But just keep this in mind, please. And then our other reminders.
All this information we will also have available on the server to be in your all's face while you're riding that beautiful bus for about 37 days. It's a long trek to camp.
Cross country.
Oh, I love it.
Alrighty.
All right, Fisher, let's hear them. Final reminders.
Final reminders. Thank you guys for bearing with us so much. We really appreciate it. Remember, Scout Handbook packets open April 4th. Again, we will post all of these reminders and information on our socials and Discords and etc. I've been posting the link tree in the chat. But if you want to pin that or bookmark that link tree, it's got all of our socials pinned, all of our shops pinned, and as soon as we have the Camp Canteen store, that will also be on that link tree right now. It is a funny little link. You should totally click it and see where it takes you.
I didn't know. I'm going in.
Full Discord access will begin on May 16th. So like we said before, we're going to have y'all trapped in the Discord a little bit before then, but we'll be able to socialize and start meeting each other's acquaintances on the 16th of May. And we're going to have the in-person camp event, Anthrocon 2025. All of this info, or there's a lot of more info to come that we haven't really planned for yet. So you all will be the first to hear whenever we have dates for that. And finally, we want you guys to have fun. Woo! We're so excited.
I opened the link on the link tree.
We can't wait to host you.
Fish is mean. Wait, we can. Oh yeah, you did nail it. That final slide. We can't wait to host you.
We can't wait to
We
host
can't wait to host you.
Oh, if we keep saying it, it sounds creepy. We can't wait to host
We
you.
can't wait to host you.
We can't wait to host you.
We can't wait to host you.
We can't wait to host you.
Wait.
Camp Store's looking great already. Thank you so much. Put so much effort into that.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right.
Finally, it's finally time. I think we've kind of gone through everything that we have down.
Did it. Oh, Perry, wait, I'm going to go look at the beautiful document you worked on.
So, we are at the questions section. If you guys would like to ask questions, please at me directly still, at Perry Pendrake. That way I can write them down in the document we have, so my other camp counselors can see it and answer your questions.
Ooh,
Do
typing.
I think I've caught everyone so far, but I'm just making sure.
Why are these questions already good? All right. So the first question from 3A 8E, great name. We all have to become chimeras to join. No. Now I have a beautiful dream that we do create an abomination at the end with all of our characters. But no, you do not have to become a chimera to join. You will actually learn more about the chimera and Camp Chimera legend in our brochure. We cover a little bit of the lore and how the camp came to be.
Shoot. Messing with this. Oh, I'm not good at this.
No, you are so good. I'm going down. So Atma Junior, Zretti system returning. So Atma, we will be covering that more once we're all in the server, once we slowly start to approach Anthrocon. But basically, it will be similar to our wonderful Zretti system that we did last year, where we will have, once Anthrocon comes, we will have the people that are, going to Anthrocon able to come and participate in our in-person Camp Chimera events we have planned. And then we will have individuals, that are unable to make it. So we'll have our online campers and our in-person campers. What we'd like to do is do a pen pal system similar to what we did last time, where we pair up in-person campers at Anthrocon with an online camper unable to attend. And what that will look like is the in-person camper will receive a photo of an online camper that has their social media information on the back so that they can take them around Anthrocon and do photo ops. It was a very fun and successful and silly thing that we did for FWA. So we are absolutely hoping to bring that back for all the cabins. But more information will we'll get into that more as we actually dive into the Discord server and approach AntherCon. Okay, let me see.
Sorry, I'm reading through chat, so you
No,
did. He's ready.
you're so good. I was adjusting to have chat up. I see.
Yeah, and I'm writing the questions down as we get them in. Trying to figure out how to do a strike through in Microsoft Word.
Okay. Cocodope asks camp shirt. So that is still something that we are mocking up. I submitted one and we are still brainstorming some ideas, but what we're likely going to do is just have one camp shirt.
Mhm.
Primarily that'll be we've discussed as 3 wonderful individuals with our own cabins if we want to do some of our own merchandise for our cabins. Does that make sense to everyone? Like we're gonna have the set of stuff that we're all working together that is just like camp themed. We're really putting in the work to have a camp shirt available to you guys that will be the Camp Chimera shirt. But the 3 of us are looking into making we're gonna see. Our main goal is the camp shirt, but we are looking into potentially making some cabin themed stuff separately. But yeah, we are anticipating having a Camp Chimera shirt.
So yeah, again, a lot of these will be pre-order. That way we can both get sizes accurate and also kind of know the amount of interest we have in these items.
Let's
So,
see.
yes.
Multiroy asks, will packages be available for pickup at TFF? That's a great question. I think at this time we are going to primarily keep it shipping out from home, because Perry and Fisher will not be coming to TFF with me. Very sad. And I do not have their packets, so, and I don't think I could maybe talk to you guys, but I think just for organization purposes and get your data in on our wonderful spreadsheet to track who is in what cabin, I think we are going to keep it shipping only. But if that changes, we will let you know. You guys have so many good questions.
Yeah, pick up, or not pick up. I guess pick up at TFF would only be tricky because Fisher and I won't be there.
Exactly.
So it will probably just be mail out only. But
yeah, if that changes, we will let you guys know.
Yeah.
Sly says, will some of these merch items be available at FWA? That's a good question. Again, Fisher's not coming. This is like the fun game of we're not all attending the same cons, the spring circuit going into summer. FWA is right before AntherCon. It's a solid. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna. I know. I'm just trying to remember the timeline. So we won't even have the Discord open full access until after
Yeah.
FWA. So I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not because we might not even have that merch in hand
Right. Yeah.
until after FWA. So unfortunately, I will say most likely not, Sly. I do apologize. I was gonna answer another question, but I want to see if it's down here. We are anticipating having camp stuff available at AntherCon in person, along with buying it online. Depending on how much stock we have and what the pre-orders look like, I'm selling at AntherCon, so I will be slinging all of our wares at my table.
Yes. The keynote will be posted to YouTube.
Ooh, perfect.
Answer that question real quick.
Will there be any early access to respective Patreons? Ooh, no. Oh god, that's a good question. I'm assuming you mean regarding buying the packet on April 4th. Us getting everything sorted for April 4th is a miracle for the general public, I would say. So I don't know if we could actually have it available any sooner. That is a good question. We will, I think, we'll talk about that amongst ourselves in our meeting. Because We do love giving you guys early access. If you have been in mine, Fisher, or Perry's Patreon Discords, you knew a lot about this project even before this keynote. So I'll say maybe we have fed you guys enough early access, but we will talk about it
It's
in
a
our next
hard
meeting.
maybe,
Yes,
but
very. We'll give you guys like 20 minutes before the public.
if anything, join our patrons, and if you want to be alerted absolutely very first, because
Yeah,
we
we'll like knock on your
release
door.
all of our planning dates there first anyways. So if you all want to see progress, whips, kind of how we're running this stuff, we show sneak peeks on our Patreons as well. So I think we each have a very low tip tier for entry.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
totally
Just-
optional. It's not required at all. But if you are interested in supporting us a little bit more, I believe we each do have a Patreon.
Mhm.
And I will make a note to add that to the link tree.
Suma, I see your question, and I'm running to grab the data right now for you.
And also, again, just to stress, like, if you see the main packs sell out, it's not your last chance to join camp. That is just mainly for the lanyards and the badge ribbons. Like, we'll have late camper joining packs, so please don't stress yourselves about it. We're trying to make this as balanced and as fair as we can, but there will still always be more time to join. We had people join at FWA last year.
Yeah.
So there's never too late to hop on.
Suma asked, with the cap in mind, how many participated in a BU-ZU rivalry? So that was mine and Perry's last community event. We had over 400 students. Now it was for 2 people. So this beautiful cap, again, cap is meaningless. You can join at any time. But that, so we will have 450 packets, 150 for each cabin within the camp available initially. So yeah, we had over 400 people for our last event. We do not know how many we will have for this one, but it does not matter. We can house any number. We are fully prepared for any number, just for our own. I almost said sanity, our sanity sake. It just, again, we are 3 people. We made the choice to do our first big round of our full camp packets as a cap.
Yeah.
That's a good question, though.
And I guess piggybacking off of that, like, if the original packet with all of the stuff is too expensive for you, I'm assuming that I'm assuming we're gonna hit the cap. But let's just say we're not. We may discuss having the other packet with less stuff. I'm not sure. That might be something that we can discuss together. But it is $25 plus shipping, and you get all of the stuff. The lanyard. Wait, I can go back.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I want to see it visually.
Visually, there we go. You get all the goodies.
Yeah, you get our beautiful badge ribbon, lanyard, your scout handbook, camp logo sticker, cabin logo sticker, a cabin button, and the wonderful brochure, and the full bona fide camp experience on Discord, and in person. I would say that is well aware of $25 plus shipping. People in the chat who did mine and Perry's last event, was it worth it? Was it worth your $25 you spent? Any thoughts in the chat? Yeah, seems like they had fun. And this time we got Fisher, so it's gonna be oodles more.
And I went ahead and added each of our Patreon to that link tree. So if anybody is interested in joining Zray or Perry's Patreon, please check them out. And you get so many good things. It's really worth it.
God, the next question's really good. Do you anticipate any issues with the 150 packet cap conflicting with the ability for someone to buy multiple packets? That is a really good that's a really good question.
So I did get more clarification on that. I would say this is the assumption that one person, for some reason, would buy, all 150 at once. I don't see why they would do that. But
crazy.
We're gonna keep this in mind. We'll say before, some people had partners and they bought for their partner,
Yes.
or they bought for their friends. We'll
That is
discuss it, but like, we'll say if we see anyone buying like 10 packs, we will raise eyebrows and probably
Check
talk
in.
to each other about it.
There's no way you have 9
but-
friends.
Yeah, like as of right now, we're kind of operating on the assumption that we really don't think anyone's going to buy more than, we'll say, like 2 packs, like for them and a friend, or them and a partner. But if there's any suspicious activity, we'll be definitely keeping an eye on it.
And something else that we might talk between ourselves about is maybe doing a cap for single cabins, so you might not double order for a cabin, and just, if your partner
That's
also
true.
wants one, you can borrow their card. But we might cap it at 1 per person per cabin.
Yeah, we can.
We're
definitely...
going to discuss that, but we're not encouraging any of the scalping stuff. If we see suspicious orders, they will be addressed. And we're not going to tolerate that kind of stuff. We want this to be fair, and everybody has an equal opportunity to get what they would like.
Yeah. No hesitation to cancel someone's order if they're missing.
Oh my god, yeah,
Right.
like we have the packets, so
We
I'll
have the
cancel the
power.
order.
Yeah, and we're not tolerating resale.
Oh
We're
my
not going to have a
God.
resale channel for merch. Nothing like that.
No. Sly asks, wow, way to completely different topic, Sly. Are there any plans for a BUZU meetup at FWA reunion? Yes, Sly. Perry and I are planning a reunion regarding our last event we did. That information will not be anywhere near camp. It'll be in our servers.
Yeah, private Patreon.
But yes.
There are 2 questions that are kind of related. Or no, there's one more question related to the previous one. Senia had asked, "Are tariffs potentially messing up our merch prices?" Sort of. That is part of the reason why we did limit. Is because we just don't know if it'll affect us as small businesses. So we can't really willy-nilly order a bunch more lanyards, because we just don't know, if we'll ever get hit by it.
Yes, and also the minimum order is so much higher. So that's what we ran into with our last project, where we tried to do reorders and then we ended up just with a lot of excess packets. So that's another reason why we're trying to do it kind of like just smarter this way, to not have so much left over. And nothing's wasted. I'm gonna find something to do with all these Sighthound badge ribbons, so help me God. But they'll live with me until I find out what to do with them. But we're trying to not have that, and then it would be a longer turnaround. So if we ended up having to pre-order, people would be waiting. Like, we've got this real tight and nice schedule-wise. So, but tariffs, that is a good question regarding it. We didn't run into too many issues with these orders, which was nice. But it's all every day. It's something new.
Things could change. Yeah.
And
exactly.
I think Perry said earlier, if there is overwhelming, want for an item, we may think about doing a pre-order with the canteen store. So we all want to hear what you all want, and we want to give it to you. So don't worry about stuff being limited time. We want to be able to get you guys what you all want.
Yeah.
Monkey Do asks, do you have to purchase the Camp Scout books and such to participate? Yes. Yes. By all means, if you want to paint your profile on Blue Sky, blue, orange, or green to show your support, we will not be counting. You can't earn points for your cabin. We will, once this event kicks off, we are going to be in the Discord, and you cannot access the Discord without purchasing a packet. We did have some people last event just on Twitter just participating outside of it, but they did not earn points and they did not get the full experience without purchasing the packet. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Anyone else can chime in if they have other thoughts.
And I guess off that last question, if for whatever reason the $25 plus shipping is too much for you, after the cap, the $150 per cabin cap is sold, we are planning on doing, what were we calling it? The late
arrival
packets. So those will be a little less, like just a tiny bit less expensive. But if you are concerned about that, you're not gonna, if you don't get a packet, you're not gonna lose out on camp. We'll still have more availabilities for you to actually join later for a little bit less of a price.
And we are also, we have not discussed this yet, so hi Fisher, I'm blindsiding you with a thought.
No, it's okay.
No, because Perry and I, last year we did this scholarship program, which we gave out a couple of them. So
Right,
we'll
yeah.
discuss that, but I would love to do that because that was really fun to do. So maybe that's something else we could do as well to kind of do some free opportunities as well.
Yes.
Or we could
Maybe
do a
something we need
scholarship
to-
program for,
Uh-huh.
if somebody else is feeling generous and wants to buy another camper's
Oh
packet.
yeah, we had that happen a
We'll
lot.
discuss that. Because we really want to try. I mean, we try to keep it as low as we can already. But, we really want to try to make it as possible for people to join. Shibut asks, if we're not going to AC, would I still be able to go to camp? Yes, absolutely. It's everything that is online and in person. It will reflect one another, if that makes sense. What events happen at AC, we will have a workaround for you to be able to do it remotely at home.
Yes, yeah. So set the scene. Anthrocon, Friday morning. Campers at Anthrocon wake up, check Discord. It says, hey, want to earn 20 points for your cabin? Go support a local business in Pittsburgh. I don't care what it is. They got good sandwiches there. They got museums. Do something. Camper at home wake up. Hey guys, have a snack today. Get 5 points. Tell us what you have. What was your snack? Was it good? That's what it looks like. We curate the experience for people in Pittsburgh to do things and at home to do things. So you do not need to go to Anthrocon. You will every day. You will still be able to earn points for your wonderful cabins. You will still get to fill out your notebook. Anthrocon is just a little fun add-on, and you've got plenty of time to plan for it if you want to go.
I think maybe we discussed Anthrocon specific merit badges, and that would be the only thing. That would be exclusive.
It would be so
Anthrocon.
small though, like one or two things. I know the completionists and the collector's anxiety might kill some people, but we'll discuss.
You'll still get it honorary.
Yeah. Maple asks, can we start cults? We can't stop you. We've given you the bones. Whatever you dream of. We have abandoned watchtowers that you are not allowed to go into. We have the weird clearing on the hillside. I don't know what that's for. We've got caves on the island. We've got the big tree. You all do whatever you want at camp within reason.
So long as we're following the rules and staying respectful of other cultures and other people, we want you guys to have a lot of fun with this. And we're not being super specific on what you can and what you can't do, so long as you follow the already preset rules.
And we will let you know if certain things are kind of pushing it. We'll always let you know.
Please don't try to push it. We will not appreciate that.
I know I'm a very nice person. I will not hesitate to ban someone if I have to, and that is with 100% seriousness. We will not take it lightly. Mocha Claus asks, they just want to double check. It still is okay for minors to join. Yes.
Yes.
I know a lot of this is, a lot of our followers here are adults, but it is, minors are absolutely allowed. The whole server will be safe for work. I do understand that last year for BUZU, there was a very blip minor event for the night market, but that had its own rules and its own section.
And I don't think we'll be doing that for this.
No.
Yeah. That was a big special random event. So if you are familiar with that, that was completely unplanned. the whole camp server will be safe for work.
I have a
So
question.
that also means for the adults in the camp, you also should be aware that there may be minors in the camp, and behave accordingly. Please. Dirtle02 asks.
Oh wait, can I say something about the last question?
Yes.
One last thing on the minors. Please, do not hide this from your parents. We want your guardian consent before you purchase this packet and join this. Please have your guardian's consent before you do that, please. Okay.
Yes,
now
that
next.
is also true.
No, that is smart. Yeah, because you could even, because I've had that before, where parents reach out to me and let me know that they're purchasing this for their child in the note section. So maybe we can even note that. But yes, please have permission from your folks. Let them know what you're doing. You know, they'll probably like it. They'll probably think it's fun. But definitely keep them in the loop of what you were up to this summer. Senior asks, how soon do you need a compassion, creativity, and community song? To fill you guys in, if you took part in our last community event that Perry and I hosted, Senior was wonderful and created music and beautiful songs for each of our universities. Oh, they're getting evil. They're very excited in the chat. They are very kind, and they are pretty much composing an entire score for camp. Like, I don't even know how many songs we have now. A dozen. I want to say a dozen songs, and they're all immaculate. They are all beautiful. They are stunning, and they have just created this absolutely beautiful set. And they are still working on it. I'm very excited to work with them more. But yeah, I guess we do need a motto one. But our cabin songs that they created will make you cry. I have cried and gotten goosies every time I listen to it. I listen to all the songs a lot. And we are hoping to, Perry is offering to create our beautiful introduction videos like they did last time, and we're hoping to have our cabin songs on it. The Camp Chimera song's amazing. Oh my god. It's so good. Sorry, I'm gushing. I love you, Senior.
It's so good. Every time Zray forwards one of the songs, I sit there, usually on the toilet, trembling with excitement. It's so
There's
good.
a song about when it storms and you can't play outside. There's a tie-dye song. They're all good. They're amazing. You guys are not ready. Freaking Trey Bunn singing old songs. No! These songs are even better! No, our universe go so hard. Perry, I think I got through all the questions on the...
There was one more.
I'm so sorry. I just refreshed to see more now.
Oh yeah, I've been readjusting things. Dirtle asks, will we have a camp panel or meet at AC? So not a panel, but FWA, probably plan a meetup. I have absolutely no clue when or how or.
But yes.
But yes.
Yeah, we will be doing a meetup, and details for that will be in the camp server as we approach. It's the fun game of seeing when we're all available and when I won't be selling, etc., etc. And then we ask you guys what the best time is for you guys. So yeah, we are anticipating a meetup at Anthrocon. And we will let you know details for that when we get closer. All right, we did the cold question.
I think I saw a question in chat a little while ago when we were talking about language.
Yes.
We won't be policing language, but we very pretty please try to keep it clean. We get that. We understand that it is easy to get excited, and that is a part of a lot of our regular vocabulary, but please try to refrain from cursing. We would very much appreciate it.
We'll say like, hey,
You guys should
when you
think
start-
of some camp swears, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what would you say if you
Oh,
hit
oh,
your foot on the picnic table at the mess hall lunch hour? Dang it!
Oh, gosh darn it.
we'll say like,
Acorns!
if you were a kid, your parents could see one of the chat rooms.
Oh,
Have your chat room reflect what your parent would probably be approving of.
pine
So,
cones.
no, like, a heck, that's cool.
No, Perry, we
A
gotta get
crap
crazy with
It's
it.
fine. we won't drag you across the coals, but
Jackal Youch? That's crazy.
Jackal Youch.
Oh, possum, that's really
That's
good.
really
Well
good.
done.
oh, possum's good.
My God, I love that. Oh, I love that. Well, now that we're caught up, chat, if you have any other questions, our eyes are on the chat now.
Yeah,
Yes.
final chat questions. We're looking at you directly in the eyes.
Oh, go eat a cat.
Go eat. Yeah, that's a good one.
Uh-oh. Chai, I'm
Hi,
looking.
hello to you.
Hi, Chai. Oh, is there a lifeguard for the lake? Hey, one of you could be the lifeguard. We've built the bones, you fill the story. Who wants to be the lifeguard? You know, this is what, once we open on May 16th, what it'll look like. You guys are gonna be crazy.
I think I have a question for chat, rather.
I have a question for Perry when we get to it, but go ahead.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
I guess my question for chat would be, we had it mentioned last year in the BUZU, would you like us to have a server in which you can see your counselor refs, or like, I guess like assets for counselors, or camp colors if you want to draw your persona in their camp outfit? Would that be something that would be helpful for you guys?
It seems they like it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll say again, sort of like last year with the BUZU stuff. All of any assets we give would be for personal work only, and etc. etc. But we will have. We can always put up our palettes and our camp counselor references and the mascot references and stuff.
And we can do that when they're all in the bus ride, because we'll have
37
channels
days.
that are. You guys will be able to view them. So you'll be trapped in the bus, and you can spell in the bus. You cannot talk in the bus. It's quiet time on the drive for 37 days. Do not bother our bus driver. He's very tired. But we will have channels that you guys can view, and I think we can make the access channel so you guys can scheme. We're gonna open this Discord full access to you guys, and you're just going to blow up in there. You're gonna be posting all this lore. You're gonna like write novels. Okay. Ooh, spelling bee on the bus. That's
And
really
nothing is super set in stone, so we will be adding channels to the Discord, we're open to suggestions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
What was your question for me, Zuri? I'm so scared.
So Perry, remember when you did the trading cards for a university?
Oh.
Do you think you're gonna do anything like that for? I'm really squishing my face together with excitement. Do you think you're gonna do something like trading cards related for camp? I'm just really curious.
You're getting in the dog's face and you're like hyping up the dog wants to go for a walk, and I just got comfortable on the couch. I'll say yes, probably. I do have to I do have to format them differently than I did last year because I was a little crazy and a little bit stupid. And I cut out each of those cards by hand, and I think I did over like 300, and I had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
And don't do that, kids. So we'll say I plan on doing cards, but I do need to actually find like somebody who can manufacture and print them for me, because I do not think that I can put myself through making them by hand again. That was a little bit too much.
I know you did them on my couch. It was crazy.
Oh,
I watched you do these.
It's a lot of fun. I really loved everybody's ideas, but I was like, oh, I shouldn't have like done these by hand.
I'm just excited. But yeah, I definitely, if you can figure out a way that is not so crippling.
I will say I have a manufacturer that can make like actual playing cards, so I would be able to get them, we'll say, like professionally printed. Like they wouldn't just be laminated; they would be actual like card stock.
That
Not
would be
card stock, but,
awesome.
like playing card stock. All of this will come later. I'm sure, like all of us will most likely do specials, absolutely. But as things go on, we'll have information out about that for y'all to kind of read about. We're still kind of planning some things.
Yeah, I'm just evil and wanted to talk about it because I love it. Yeah, we have quite a few fun things planned throughout the event. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna keep them a secret. I'm gonna keep it down. It's not time yet to tell them about
And I'm reading chat, and it would be really cute to have a set of trading cards that we all do.
I got
If we get them
suppliers.
professionally printed and have booster packs, that would be crazy.
Let me get through making the comic, and I'll get.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is so far. It's like stuff that we would do like during camp proper, like in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, because June, you guys are our babies, and we're just going to every morning we're gonna wake up and just stare at you with our big eyes on the Discord, watching you grow and learn things and become friends. So we have a lot of things kind of commission based that will be very camp themed. So we can eat during June while we watch you and moderate you and really enjoy camp with you. So yeah, we have a lot of we have a lot of
This
things
probably
planned.
will be like our full-time jobs while this is going on. So
yeah,
the camp packet fee goes towards feeding us while we do all of this admin work and setting everything up and everything. And we super appreciate it. We're so excited to have you guys.
Thank you guys.
Any other questions?
This is your last chance.
Cover
3 courses, all inspired by the 3 cabins.
Oh,
I'm like evil right now. I'm like, what cabin are you picking? Everyone screams in the chat.
Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. Pumpkin chunkin', but in the summer, I guess.
Does the cafeteria have fried ravioli? I do really want to write a mess hall menu. Oh god.
We do have things planned for recipes and stuff.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I want to tell them everything. It's so hard.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like silently just staring at chat.
I know, I'm just like, I'm reading chat right now.
Like so locked in.
I'm trying to think if we had anything else that... I don't know anything from the museum that you were like, oh, we could do this too, but I can't remember.
Yeah. It's gonna be so hard for people to pick. But yeah, just again, a reminder, if you cannot pick, we will be having an option that it's a mystery one. So you will, that's fun though, because it arrives in the mail and you have no idea which cabin it is. Until you open it.
I guess if they know our names, they will, but hey.
No, they don't. Close your eyes.
Close it.
I'm gonna use a fake name to mail the mystery one. All right. Any final questions, folks? It's been a wonderful almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're wrapping up right on time.
Thank you, Skylar.
You'll say, I guess, since Fisher is on the cabin mascots page, in case anyone is confused, the mascots are mascots. Your cabin counselors are different from your mascots. That makes sense. Like your mascots are like the little characters and your color scheme of your cabin.
And
But
these
your
are
counselors,
the real guys who are going to take
Those are
care
the
of you
real
and hold
guys.
your hands.
And throw you in the lake.
will be wearing our fuzzy heads walking around. Yeah, any more lingering questions before we wrap up?
Cake once on the bus. You want to get on the bus early before you want more time on the bus? Oh my god. Thank you, Trayvon, for standing and clapping. Will they be rev sheets of the mascots? Yes, we actually do have rev sheets, and we'll put that on the page.
Yeah. They'll be in the...
Oh yeah, we didn't share that on here. That's okay. They don't need
Yeah, they were
Yes,
kind
you
of
can see the mascot.
more mystery for you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
We're really excited about this.
Yeah, we've been planning this since what, like February?
Oh
Been
my
talking
God.
about it since December.
Or I think, yeah, because we asked you at MFF, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we asked for your hand in marriage at MFF.
It really was like that.
And you said yes.
And I said, yeah.
We were nervous. We thought Fisher would be like, ew, no.
No, I'm so excited. We have so much planned for you guys.
Oh my god, I know April 4th is so soon. I want it to come faster.
No, I need to get things done.
No.
I think that too.
I know, I'm like, this is fine. I'm like, right after April 4th is TFF for me, so I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm gonna wear my lanyard to TFF.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we will have the lanyards. I'm so excited to see them.
People will have their cabin merch for TFF, LVFC, and FW. Very excited.
And we encourage you to wear it and start getting into it.
Yeah, and prepare to win for your wonderful cabin. Earn points. Fight with love. Make friends.
Whoa.
Is there anything else?
Yes, final call.
Final call. I think I'm going to try and get this stream downloaded, and I think I'm going to upload it to YouTube afterwards, so we will post on our socials when that is done as well. But thank you guys so much for joining us for the live little
Spirit
keynote.
asked a really good question.
Ooh, okay, final little question.
What happens when a cabin wins? Bragging rights?
Bragging rights? Yeah. So it's a little bit different than the rivalry, because BU, ZU, and the FWA whole theme was university, and this is a united camp. So we haven't really decided, but it's kind of just bragging rights.
What we're anticipating, and this is very tentative. Again, we will get into this more. No, little kitty's like, I hear the stream is ending. Please hold me. Come here. Come sit on my lap while I tell them about what they win. Come here. You want to tell them? Come here. Come on. Yeah. All right. Little kitty's going to tell you guys. She says, she's whispering in my ear, that basically you'll be earning points throughout for your cabin, and you get to see how many points cabin has every single day at the end. And what we're anticipating is whoever wins, when we make our donation to charity at the end of this event, we will make it in your cabin name. That is what we are anticipating doing this. If that changes, we got a long way to go before the end of camp. We will let you know, but that is what we would like to do. And bragging rights, primarily. But don't you want the glory of having your name for the donation?
There would be good glory in that.
It'd be kind of cool.
You get to say, I helped a really cool organization.
My goodness, are you purring? My god.
You're real hype about it.
I don't think they can hear you. No, I don't think they can hear you.
Alright.
I think that's it.
Thank you guys so much. We're so excited to host you. Everyone say hi, YouTube, before you go.
Wait, I want to type it. I'm coming back. Hi,
YouTube.
Oh, I can't spell. Wait, don't end it yet. Hi, YouTube. Yay. Wait.
Mom on
Hi,
TV.
Mom. Hi, Mom. Because she's watching.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
I love you. Wait, she can hear my voice. She can hear
Mom,
my
I love
voice.
Bye. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.